You got fresh up and came out of washroom, and you are looking for the jungkook to tell you are done and he can go, but he is not here in the room, and you started to see for him, and after some time you saw him at the balcony talking with someone in phone. He is looking like shouting and not talking. I think he's having a fight with someone. He's looking angry. Why he's looking frustrated? I think I should not disturb him. You thought not to disturb him and you sat on bed as you don't know what to do. And after some time, you got bored. It's getting bored, huh? I don't know what to do now. Let's unpack my luggage. Yeah, it's better idea. Till he come inside, I will complete this work, you said and started taking out your clothes and arrange in the cupboard. First, you opened the cupboard and saw one shelf is only filled, so you started keeping your clothes in that, and you are humming songs while keeping. But then suddenly you flinched as someone shouted your name. What the hell you are doing, Van? Who gave you the permission to keep your clothes inside my cupboard? You turned back and saw Jungkook. He's looking at you angrily, and you started to panic while seeing him in anger. Jungkook, that I'm arranging my clothes inside. I can see what you're doing. And tell me who gave you the permission to keep your clothes inside of my cupboard. This is my first and last warning, and don't try to become my wife. We are just forced married couples without love, and don't expect anything from me in this marriage. You were edged to cry. It is shouting, but you struck the fear inside you and you thought to give him an answer. Why are you shouting at me like that? When I did nothing? Even we are forced to marry. Also, we are married couple, and I'm your wife. This can't be changed. And I'm not trying to be like that because I'm already your wife. Then why I could try to be your wife? And if I should not keep my clothes in the cupboard, then where should I keep? On the bed? You shouted. How dare you? You are talking back to me? Yes. What will you do, old man? You are already old, and by shouting, you will look more old. So control your angry issues, old man. You said while keeping your clothes inside the cupboard. What? I'm looking like old man for you? He said while pointing to himself and looking at you in disbelief. Yes. Do you have any doubt? You are already 28 and asking old? You said, looking at him from top to bottom while folding your hands. You don't know from where you are getting words because you never talk with anyone like this. Jungkook is the first person you are arguing, and you don't know why, but you felt free and secure around him. Maybe because you both tied in unbreakable bond. You completed keeping your clothes in the cupboard and you started to go towards bed, but he stopped you by holding your waist and suddenly he pinned you to the nearest wall. If you are feeling I'm that much old, then why you married me? And why you married old person like me? In your childhood? He said while coming closer to you. His odd breath were hitting on you and you tried to push him, but he is more stronger than you. I'm not child, I'm 21 years old. And leave me. You said while pushing him again, but you again fell as he didn't move. Then I'm also not old man. You are a bit younger for me. And I know why you married me, he said by smirkingly. You saw him smirking face and got confused and thought, why he's smirking at you like that? Why this old man is smirking like that? By any chance is he thinking that I married him for his handsome face? No, it's not like that you are thinking, Mr. Oldie. I'm not married you for your handsome face, you said annoyingly. My handsome face for you must be second, but for the girls like you poor, marries a man like me rich for the money, right? I know, and I even know my father have given your mom money. He said smirkingly and looking at you like you are cheap in front of him. You didn't say anything, you felt pain in your heart by his words. How can he think I'm cheap and marry him for his money? Which I don't want ever. I just married him because my stepmom insisted me. But I thought to give a chance to this marriage. But I got to know that I'm thinking wrong. You are thinking wrong. I didn't marry you for your money. You said slowly by holding your tears not to fall from your eyes. Then why you married me? For my handsome face? No, you said and pushed him harder from you and started to go towards bed and slept on it. I know everything. Then why are you hiding? He said, but you didn't give any reply and slept while pulling blanket over your head. And then he smiled a little and went to washroom to fresh up. And he doesn't know that he hurt you by his words and you are also forced to this marriage like him and you don't want money and anything from him and he is in love of Lena and not understanding you properly and thinking you are a gold digger. After some time Jungkook came out of washroom and saw your sleeping figure on bed and thought what you said. If we are forced to marry also we are couples and you're my wife, then let's see how my wife will react at first night with her husband. When you observe that bed beside you is getting down, you thought he is sleeping at the corner of the bed. But for your surprise, he came closer to you and wrapped his hands around you and pulled you closer to him. Then you opened your eyes fastly and looked at him. What are you doing? You said while glaring at him. I'm doing the thing which couples do at their, he said, and your cheeks turned red, and you were not prepared for this yet, so you pushed him and got off from bed. What the hell? How can you do that? Why? Do you have any problem? We're couples and you're my wife. You share my cupboard, my bed, so why can't we both? Yes, we are couples, but we are not doing that. I'm sleeping on couch. You said while sleeping on couch, while taking your pillow and blanket. Then Jungkook left a deep sigh and said while laughing, "Do you thought that I'm going to do that with you?" Nice joke, nice joke. Don't ever forget that I'm Jungkook and never do that with girls like you. I just acted to get you out of bed so that I can sleep peacefully. You said and threw pillow at him, and he catched the pillow and said while laughing again. Thank you. I can't sleep without hugging pillow. And while hugging he slept. Stupid. You cursed him and slept on couch. Next morning you got up early and freshed up fast and came downstairs and saw Mr. Jung and Mrs. Jung are sitting on couch and reading newspaper, and you went to them and greeted them. Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Jung. They both looked at you and smiled and said, Good morning, dear. Van, call us mom and dad. We are family now. Then you nodded your face and smiled at them. Mom, can I do like cooking or doing something? No, and now you don't have any work. Maids will do all the work. You don't worry. Take rest, be happy, and take care of your husband and yourself, she said while smiling. Okay, mom, you said, and sat with them on couch. And you are a college student, right? In which college you are studying? He said while looking at you. Yes, dad, I'm college student and my major subject is marketing and I'm in final year of college. You said and he nodded his head. Nice daughter. If you want, I will change your college to the best college in the city. It will help you to get more knowledge. No, dad, I'm okay with my college. But can I join soon again to college? You said in fear that they will not accept you for going to college soon. And you looked at Mr. and Mrs. Jung. Why are you asking, dear? Join again when you like it. When he said this, a smile formed on your lips. Thank you, Dad. Thank you so much. And just tell us before going so that I can arrange your driver, she said while smiling. Okay, Mom, I will. Okay, now go and call Jungkook for eating breakfast, she said, and you nodded your head and went up to call Jungkook. You went into your room and saw Jungkook is talking with someone on phone. And again, it's looking like he's shouting and not talking. And you slowly went to him and tapped on his shoulder. And he looked at you in anger and said, Don't you know you should knock on the door before you come in? He said, glaring at you, and cut the call. I know I should knock on the door before entering into someone else's room, but not mine. Did you forget this is also my room? You said fastly, and he looked at you annoyingly. Tell me why you came here. Come John, mom is calling you to eat. Breakfast is ready. You said, and he came down and he followed you back. All of them came to the dining table. Maids came and kept the dishes in the table and went off. And Mrs. Jung is serving Mr. Jung. And after that, she sat on chair. Then Jungkook looked at his mom in confusion and said, Mom, why are you not serving breakfast for me? Oh my dear son, you have a wife now. Why you're asking me? Ask your wife, she said by winking. And from now on you're going to look after your husband. And also, Jungkook, you have to also take care of her. She said, and you both nodded your head and you served breakfast on his plate. And he looked at you by his side eye and you felt shy. But he was looking at you annoyingly. He don't understand why his parents like you and choose you as his wife. Then a girl like Lena, who is his secretary, who has perfect qualities. He don't want to hurt his parents, so he's acting like normal in front of them because he has feelings for Lena. Jungkook was driving to his office and unknowingly he was smiling like a mad person while thinking about night. What happened to you, Jungkook? Why are you smiling like that? While thinking about Van, you should not have feelings over her. You love Lena. If you have feelings towards Van, then that will be betrayal for Lena. But Van is my. No, you love Lena. After spending less time with you only, he started to develop feelings towards you. But as his mind is stuck on Lena, he is not ready to accept you as his wife. Jungkook went inside his office room and sat on his chair. Then later in 2 minutes, Lena entered into his office room with tab in her hands to tell his schedule today. Sir, today you have meeting with Mr. Han and Mr. Lin's company, sir, and not much for today. After that you are free. She told his schedule and started to go out. Miss Lena, did I give permission to you to go out? He said in cold voice. Then Lena turned towards him and said, I think there is nothing for us to talk, sir. We have Lena, we have many things to discuss. Why are you not lifting my calls and replying my messages? Sir, I thought you were busy with your wife. If I'm busy with my wife, then why I will message you? Sir, I don't think you have any schedule yesterday. Then why you message me, sir? With Lena changing attitude, Jungkook eyes turned red. Don't try to act like smart, Lena. Is everything is over between us? Yes, sir, I said before your wedding only. I just only date a boy who is unmarried. If he married, he will eventually fall for his wife and he will not take care of me. So it's my policy to date only unmarried men. So everything is over between us now, sir. Then what about the things you said that we will be together forever till our last breath? That was completed when you took boss with your wife, Mr. Jung. Now we are just boss and secretary. You used me, Lena. You used my money and my name, everything. You never loved me. If you have loved me, then you won't talk like this, he said while tears in his eyes, and Lena stood there like she don't care at all. Yes, I used you and your money, Mr. Jung. What now? What will you do? Then Jungkook came towards her and said, what I will do? I will fire you, Miss Lena. After listening to Jungkook's words, Lena chuckled and said, Mr. Jung, did you forget? 1 month back only you extended my contract and we have to be together for 11 months. She said by smirkingly, then Jungkook clenched his jaw. Now I understood why my mom, dad don't want you to be my wife. You are a gold digger, Lena. You trapped me and used me, he said while shouting loudly, without caring he is at the office. And while smiling, Lena said, okay, Mr. Jung, call me if you need anything. She said and started to go out. And Jungkook is foaming in anger and he sat on this chair while slamming on table hardly with his hand.